Hi, my name is Cindy Rang from the Fabric Patch in Ephrata, Washington, and hopefully you're going to be joining us for Quarantined Quilters. What we're going to do is every morning from 9 until 10, we're going to shoot a video. I don't know that it's going to be a full hour. It'll probably take us about that long to do it though. And we'll have some sort of a demonstration. We're going to share some things with you. We have all kinds of ideas, but this is day one. So we'll share more things with you as they come up. But we're going to do kind of a sew along. We're going to do a different block club. We're going to do techniques, all kinds of different things, and each time we'll have a special for you, and we'll have a present for you, and we'll have an online drawing, and I'll show you all of those things in a few minutes. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to keep our business open. Essentially, we are closed by order of the governor, and so we are here for curbside pickup. You can call our shop at 509-754-8280 from 10 a.m. until 1, and we can talk you through anything on the phone. We can do some personal shopping with you. We can look up different things that you've got. We have thread, and we'll just pan over here. We do carry Aurifil thread. We have the Aurifil 80 weight if you like to do hand applique. We have hand quilting thread. We have cotton thread in just the 110 weight. We have Entressa. We have some serger thread, we have some long arm thread, and then out on the other wall we have the Isocord machine embroidery thread. So if there's something that you need, if you need thread to go with your project, we can certainly throw that in. So over the phone shopping from 10 a.m. until 1, we're only open for that 3 hours because we can't afford to pay staff since we're not open. So you're just going to get probably just me on the phone, maybe me or Brianna, and then but you can order online. Online's 24 hours. And one thing I just want to mention about that, and I don't want to sound bitter, but Amazon announced yesterday that they are hiring 100,000 new employees to meet the demand of online shopping. So yay for Jeff Bezos. We know he needs more money. But I just want to say for local businesses, think about that just a little bit. And if there's something that you need in your local area and you think that somebody might be there, call them. There's a lot of other businesses that are in the same boat as I am, which means that we still have our mortgage, our insurance, our PUD bill, all of our other bills, but we have no income coming in. So if you still want these stores to be your stores to be available in your community, you need to patronize them as much as you can during this time. We know you need to stay home, so obviously if they have curbside delivery or they have online ordering, different things that they're doing, that might be kind of nice to try to support them. A lot of people are also just doing gift certificates, so thank you Nancy Harris, she did that, just called and got some gift certificates. She didn't really think she needed anything, but she wanted to spread the wealth a little bit, which is super nice, and we appreciate that. The other thing we thought about is maybe we should call this a telethon. I don't know, Brianna, if you remember what a telethon is. Our little millennials, but anyway, but we're not going to ask for donations. We're not going to do a GoFundMe page. We're going to give you added value. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you a project today, and if you came to our 10, 20, 30 class last December, you saw this. If you were one of the 35 people that came, this is not new, but I think we have almost 3,000 YouTube followers, so I'm hoping that this might be new to some of you guys. So this is the infinity scarf, and so you've probably seen it. It's kind of been everywhere. It's really a nice, super simple thing, and I think that we have these online. I think they're normally $14. They come with a pattern. They look like this, and so we have them in teal, there's a camel colored, there's a really pretty ivory color, and they come with a pattern, and I think that they're like $11 or something online. So they're really nice, and what it is it's a 36-inch piece of fabric, and it's a cowl, so it's just really nice. But we make it just a little bit different, because what we do is we make it 30 inches instead of 36, and we're going to show you in a few minutes how to do that, because then what happens is it rests up just a little bit higher. So if you are finding that you're out and about a little bit, and you don't have a mask because nobody has any masks, I'm not saying that this is an N95, but it is 2 layers of polyester. So if you feel like you need something a little bit extra or something that you want to cough into, obviously it's polyester, so highly washable. Throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. It's gonna look perfect every single time you wash it, but it's kind of nice and fashionable. We made tons of these for Christmas gifts. They're beautiful, and we're gonna show you really quickly how to do that. And then we're gonna do a tour now that my hair's all nasty. We're gonna do a tour of the minke and show you the colors that you can select from. So we're gonna switch the camera here just a little bit, and Brianna's gonna do the sewing because Brianna sews a whole lot faster and I can yak. I can't do two things at once. And so Brianna, show us the minke.
So here's our piece of minke. It's 18 by 36. Now a lot of you guys might know that minke is, and cuddle, it's all the same thing. It is not the same thing as fleece. Joann's does not sell the same thing as minke or cuddle. It is by Shannon Fabrics or Easy Fabrics. Easy is from like Maywood Studios does it. So a lot of you guys, if you're familiar with minke and cuddle, is it's super stretchy one direction. When you cut out your 18 by 30 inch piece of minke, it does not matter where your stretch is at. It's all in the very end, it's all gonna wear on your neck just the same way. So don't get worried about where that stretch is.
And if they're ordering the piece from us in the kit, they're going to get the piece cut just like this. That's what you're getting. You're going to choose the color that you want, but you are already ready to go with this piece, the exact size that you need.
Yep, when you get it in the mail, you'll just be ready to go right to your sewing machine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start by folding it in half, right sides together. And you'll notice that you have some of your minke fur or whatever your texture is going to be a little bit farther from your cut edge of that kind of more of a scrim edge. So what you have to do is you just have to line it up right sides together. The easiest way to do it is maybe if you have like binder clips. Binder clips are really nice. You can also do some pins, but I know that it slips a little bit with pins. Or if you're like me, I just wing it and I just do it.
Brianna's going to wing it because she's a professional. She's been doing this since she was 4. But I'm just going to do a little community service announcement and say, grab some binder clips. It's going to make a difference because it's not going to look difficult while she does it. You can sew. I can talk loud while you're sewing. But it will slip a little bit. We're going to look over here at this piece again for a second while she's sewing. This stuff is the bunny minke, and it truly feels like bunny fur. This is vegan bunny. So it's super, super nice, but you can tell that it's going to be a little bit slippery when you sew it. So you do have to make sure that you are pinning those together or clipping those together easily. So she's just going to kind of adjust as she goes, and she's showing that, you know, she's not pulling it or stretching it as she's sewing it. And that's what she's showing is that you've got a little bit of a thick seam here, but don't worry about that. You're not even going to notice that. If you have a serger, this would be a great thing to serge because then you'd have a nice clean edge on that side. And this whole infinity scarf is just 2 seams. That's why we really like it. It's just a super fast gift, very inexpensive. These pieces we're going to offer you, I think it was either 9 or 10 colors, and they're all $11. There is not going to be a pattern included because we're telling you what to do. So we're not going to write all of this out. That way we can get it in the mail to you right away today. So she's sewn all the way across.
I've left a little opening on this edge and this edge because now we need to sew it again and then still have a way to turn it.
Perfect.
And you can even make a bigger opening.
You turn it right side out.
No?
Yeah, you turn the right side. Hold on, I'm going to stop this for 1 second. Okay.
Okay, so we have sewn our seam all the way down. We've turned it right side out. And now what you're going to do is you're going to do the twist. So you can decide, and I've just taken my seams here, and we're going to twist it once. You can twist it twice. You can twist it as many times as you want. And then you're going to fold it back on itself, right sides together. So you've created a new tube. And then where your seams are opened, we're going to match those up. And then what's going to happen is where I've left it unsewn right here and right here on your long spots, that's going to be where I turn it right side out.
Okay, we'll see that.
And so now what we're going to do is we're going to, again, line right sides up together and sew this.
And again,
together.
for those of you sewing at home, you are going to want to use some clips or some pins. And I'm just going to show you if you're more visual. You are not getting this pattern in, oh, let's move down here so we don't have to listen to that. You are not getting this pattern in your kit from us because we're telling you to cut it 30 inches instead of 36. But again, you can see you've got your fabric, you're going to sew right sides together, twist it once, turn it kind of back on itself and sew that seam, and then you're going to just sew that seam closed. So it's pretty simple. If you do order one of these kits, that's the pattern that you get inside there. Those kits are also, I think, $11.95, so you pay 95 cents for the pattern. And then our kits, and again, we're going to walk out and look at those other colors. These are going to be $11. And so she's sewn all the way around.
And then if you're on a FOF machine, you'll notice my walking foot, your IDT has been engaged. We want that to help us feed through the bulky minke material. And I have my 1A foot on. So it's a little bit wider, so I am taking that almost 3/8 inch seam just because I'm not exactly sure what's shifting and I'm not doing my clips. So I just want to make sure that everything's getting sewn, even though if it's not a perfect seam allowance, everyone's getting stitched in. Now that we have sewn our straight line to create a tube, we folded it, did some twisting, folded it back onto itself, created this seam. And this does look like a curved seam, but it's not. Don't get all freaked out because it was a curve. It's totally no big deal. Now what we're going to do is take our little opening and pull out all the good soft stuff. Push it out here. And then our last little step to do is to whip stitch this closed, our little opening. Close that up, and again, just do some tack stitching. I don't know if I'd even put it under the sewing machine. It'll be too hard to get it. So just take some stitching. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you have...
Go ahead and model that so they can see. And again, you can see why, for me personally, I like that 30 inch instead of 36. Let's put your hair out there. Because I think that that's just a really nice size. And look, what? Who needs a mask? That has got to be like an N100.
Look.
Screw that N95. Oh, there you go, Invisible Man.
Make it
so
fit.
yeah, because I think it's really nice. And if not, you know, it still is nice and decorative. Even in July, you can rock that. That's just
You
really
could, for my craftier girls or people who have a sewing, you could make a little pocket right here. You could just hand stitch in a little square.
Put your mace. I mean, no,
Yeah.
your money. Yeah,
But your debit card and your ID, because no one's supposed to be taking cash from you at the moment. So put your ID and your debit card in there. Keep it in a nice little soft spot.
Pocket hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Maybe close it with some Velcro or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, hand
Isn't it pretty?
sanitizer.
Right.
A little secret stash.
Yes. All right. So let's walk. Let's follow Brianna and let's walk out. And we're going to show you. I'm going to try to walk slowly so that we don't make you dizzy. Past the lovely. Oh, we're going to do this as an online thing, by the way. This is going to be one of our projects.
Carolyn, I'm coming right for you.
All right, Carolyn. Yeah, we're heading right for you.
We've actually been busy today with curbside
we've been
pickup.
busy. Thank you, Marcella and Marietta, our identical twin shoppers.
So some of our Moses Lake girls have come and curbside.
They did some curbside pickup. So, so we had to move everything. Oh, I should have warned you I was coming out.
Yeah.
And happy,
Hello.
yes.
Sarah
Happy
needed to
St.
brighten up her
Patrick's
day.
Day. We decided to wear black. But, you know.
So what you'll
Yeah.
see when you go onto the website, it's going to be, you'll go to shop online, click the kits. There's a little, you'll see there you can do classes, which just has retreats for the summer. So if you feel like you're going to be ready to go out in the summer, we've got a July and a September retreat. You can look at those. You've got bolted fabric. I did put on new fabric yesterday that we're going to show about tomorrow, the next day. So you can get a preview if you want to there. And then your next one option is kits. If you go into kits, I think your second option is going to pop right up is the infinity scarves. So the colors you have to choose from. This is gray fur.
Gray fur.
Pretty texture. This is your black and white stripe.
Black and white stripe.
And again,
Super nice.
for each kit.
See, model that on your face.
For
Look how
each
nice that is.
kit, see if you're very pale. If you have a tan, I don't know. And for each kit, one will give you an 18 by 30 inch piece. So if you're wanting to make a gift, you have to count as gifts.
Yeah. So order one black, order one
Yes.
stripe, order one blue.
This is black fur.
And see, there's a little texture to that. I don't know if you can.
So it's
really
not,
see.
there's not really a, not pill, what's the word?
A nap.
A nap, there you go. If you're worried about nap, these textures really don't have it.
Right.
So it's not going to be smooth on one side and then other on the other one. This is a white bunny.
And see, if you look, I don't know if you can tell the difference
this
in
is
here. This
ivory,
one
I
is
guess.
ivory, and that one is the white.
And this is bright
It's
white.
a bright white.
And a kind of creamy vanilla color. This is navy fur.
Navy fur, that same
Very pretty.
luxe.
We've got gray bunny.
These guys do not want to stand up. They're so slickery.
Gray bunny.
And
Black
this is
bunny.
kind of a, would you call this a slate gray?
Yes.
A slate gray.
Slate.
And it is so crazy soft. Our hands are clean, by the way. Clean hands.
And this really feels like a baby bunny.
It does.
That's why, and it's gray, black, and white bunny. And then the ones that I had to add in this is like an eggplant purple, and there's a rose texture. Can you guys? I know the pictures on the website, you can't really see it. They're not a big enough picture. But eggplant, a really nice, beautiful, deep purple.
Beautiful.
And then we've also got it in a
Ashell Will purple.
scarlet red, and that same rose texture.
Oh, pretty.
And these two colors are the only ones we have in stock at the moment of the rose
the
texture.
rose.
So don't message me and say, hey, I want it in black, because I don't have it at the moment.
Yes. Yes.
So these are the kit options. Again, shop online, fabricpatch.net, go to kits, or just search on our search bar Infinity. And that's what's going to pop up are your kits. I think they're regularly priced for $15.99, and they're on sale for, I think, $11.
I think they're $11.
It's a great deal.
Yeah.
And again, it's going to come cut to size, so all you have to do is turn your sewing machine on and make some scarves.
Oh, and one last thing is for all online or pickup orders, we need to refill our bag already. We are throwing in gifts. So we have a little gift bag with every order. So anyway, we hope to hear from you. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Bye, guys.